Good afternoon!
Hello!
And welcome to One Run Fun! Today we are playing Streets of Rage 4. If you're not familiar with our concept... Oh, I don't know which one to do. Let's roll the dice of destiny. We play every game like it's hardcore mode. That means one take, one life, one chance. It's a 3. Hard.
Okay.
And if we die, video series will end.
Oh no, we need to roll the dice.
No. Not on this one. I am playing as Adam. It's my name and also my main character. So... I will skip the story in this. But
do you like him because he's called Adam? Or do you like him because he's good?
A little of column A, little of column B. So this is the long-awaited sequel to a game that I played a lot as a childhood. Wow, this requires like 100% of my brain. This is not going to be good for commentatorios. But it's so there were on the Sega Mega Drive, Sega Genesis. I think we've spoken in another video.
About how tiny Adam had them.
Well, it was my favourite console, first console, and therefore it's kind of my fondest gaming memory. But I played a lot of Streets of Rage 1 and 2 with a friend who lived across the road. Basically, it was that great time in your life where nothing mattered. It would be school ends, let's go home, let's come to mine, let's play Streets of Rage. And I was really excited to see that after all these years, it was getting a remake. So we will be seeing how far we can get in this arcade mode, but with one life. So as soon as I lose one life, this video series will end, Sopranos style, cut to black. And I'm hopeful that I'll get a good few episodes out of this. Probably not completed, although I have been able to. I've actually done it on arcade mode.
We did it together.
Yeah, we did. We did do it together.
Yeah.
We played through the whole of this game together. It's wonderfully nostalgic. I love how the art is both faithful to the original and modern.
Yeah, it's really nice. I like it.
So if we're going to talk actual inputs for those that haven't played it, so we have very simply a few buttons that help us. So we have a punch button. That's all it does. But if I hit something, it will automatically turn into a combo, right?
Turkey!
Yes, if you eat the street turkeys, they give you health. Don't take that lesson into actual life.
Yeah, only in this game. Don't eat street turkey.
So you've got a few more things that help us. I've got a double tap and then I do this move. But you can mix them in, so you'll see me stun lock them with a normal combo, and then do the full combo, and then do the double tap.
Nice.
And you get a huge amount of damage. You get a different set of attacks if you jump, like we show there. I can pick up weapons to go funk, funk. They are incredibly powerful, but they have durability.
So they're gonna break. Exactly
that. If you walk into people, you grapple them. And then I can have a couple of options from there, so I can punch them like that. Or I can hold... No, I'm trying to demo. Hold away and then press the attack button and I'll throw them. So again, this is all coming from one button, depending on context here.
Yep.
Which is great. And you also have, additionally, a special. Now, you have a couple of specials. You have one that consumes the star that you can see under my name.
Yep.
That I won't be demoing right now, but I'll show later. And you also have that, which consumes some health, which I get back while fighting. And if I get hit, the green portion of health, if I get hit, then it goes away. It's like, you know, the green in Monster Hunter.
Yep. You like your natural healing.
Exactly. Yeah. So I will naturally heal.
By punching other people.
And I'm going to get hit by a car now. Oh no. Yeah, by punching other people. Good tidbit there. So this is actually about to get a DLC. Called The Something of Mr. X.
I didn't know there was DLC going. We need to play that.
We will. It's not out yet. They're adding 3 more characters. Potentially 4, but there's 3 that I'm aware of. They're adding Estelle. You remember the police lady that we fight? She's actually, I think, the boss of maybe Stage 2.
Yeah, I remember
But she was hugely popular. They've been releasing the gameplay demos, so you can play as her, which is exciting to me. And you've also got the Max, who's in the older games. Streets of Rage. I can't remember if he was added in 2 or 3. The original was very different from this.
Get the apple.
I'll get the apple. It's difficult to play this game carefully, but yeah, so you've got... I'm not going to eat that turkey yet. I'll leave that street turkey. I'll have that, though.
Yeah, have a crowbar off. You won. Congratulations, you are the winner.
Mine is vastly superior. So
where
you can
did
see
you get the other one from?
He's just pulled him from nowhere. You can see he's got a multi-health bar.
Yes, so you got to kill him twice, effectively.
Potentially more than twice. I think he had 3
Oh,
health
3
bars.
times. I really like the music. It's jamming.
It is brilliant. The music in the originals was always good, and this is so faithful. They even nailed the feel of the music, right? Mm-hmm. It is just a true Streets of Rage sequel after all these years. And I can think of several games that got sequels after a long time. The most recent that comes to mind is Crash 4, that didn't quite live up to the expectations and hype. But I think that this was done tastefully enough. It's just a faithful sequel. That's pretty much the best way I can put it. You can play as all the old retro characters, which is a really nice touch. So if you want to go play as the Streets of Rage 1 characters, they're here with their original movesets. You can't sprint in this game unless you are one character. But if you play as the Streets of Rage 3 versions of any characters, they can all sprint. So they
really
brought
cool.
them all through faithfully. Woo! Worried about his knife there. And I'm also worried about the floor hazard here, that I have a tendency to get electrocuted on.
Nice.
You can probably tell I'm full of praise for this game because, and a catch! Because it just feels so good and it's such a great sequel. We played through this together. It's nice that it was free on Game Pass. I've actually bought it since because I want the developers to have my money. I want more of this. And I was beginning to get worried that it was just going to be a one-off and done. But now obviously we're getting a sequel. That's not going to be the case. Money.
I forgot what you do with money. Is it just your
nothing,
score?
but my score goes up, which obviously, if we're doing an arcade-related challenge, then more score equals better.
Yep.
But also, it gives us extra lives, which is irrelevant to us.
Okay. Alright, there's people in the train.
Good perspective shift inside the train.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's all going very well for me at the moment, but this game seems to be quite easy until you get to the bosses, in which case things become a bit trickier. And here is boss number 1.
Boss.
I seem to remember we fight 2 of these later.
Yeah, I think you have a couple of different coloured ones.
I think there's food in there.
Watch out!
Yep, so it's a very simple game in so much that it's all about patterns. So we know that when she goes up in the air, she very heavily telegraphs that she's going to do this.
Yep.
And then I can go back and I can hit. And if she does that, she's going to attack straight in front of her. But I was committed at that point. So just step out of the way.
Nice!
And then combo. So you can't actually hit them while they're on the floor, except with like your specials. I'm not sure I touched that one. No!
That was a big...
So, while this is getting dangerous, I mean, it might be a good idea to talk to the viewers about liking, commenting, and subscribing, because what happens when we die?
So, as soon as Adam dies, which he's definitely not going to do in this fight because it's only the first boss, the video will end. So before the video ends, please like, comment, and subscribe on our videos. We reply to literally every comment.
Absolutely. All of them mean a lot to us. If you have a game that you want to see us play, because either you think we'll be terrible at it, it's super special, by the way, or you think that it will be a really fun long play, let us know. We're up for anything. I'm going a little bit more heavy on the specials here. Yeah, I've actually got 2 more as well.
Yeah, get them gone. She's about a third alive.
She's the vast majority of the way dead. I'm not feeling too concerned at this point. I would like that not to be happening. So you see, I caught if he throws you and you react appropriately, I can knock her out. You can like catch yourself on your footing and then not tumble. So that's pretty good. So this was your first experience with a Streets of Rage game.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to get a bonus hit on the bottom. However, oh yeah, there it is. 314 damage. Your first experience of a game of this genre is probably Castle Crashers.
I love Castle Crashers.
So it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up, much like this. I'm sure most people watching are familiar with it. We're going to unlock Shiva at some point. I'll skip through the story.
Yeah.
I can't remember how many stages there are. Maybe 8, 9? I don't know. But yeah, sorry, back to Castle Crashers.
It was our uni game. We played
That's what you're giving. It was our uni game then. We ended up pretty addicted collectively as a household on Castle Crashers. So there were 6 of us living together.
Yeah.
And 4 of us were very heavily invested in playing Castle Crashers. It was really funny.
It was another one of those games where you would come home from a lecture, walk past the lounge, and see 2 or 3 members leveling up their characters so that the next time we played we'd be able to progress or something like that.
Yeah, we were trying to beat it on the hardest difficulty. We all had our own characters and ended up going a lot further. You see in these combos, I'm actually doing really well.
I was Pink Knight, because Pink Knight is the best.
Originally, I think you were Green Knight, until we bought Pink Knight to support the charity that is there for.
Yeah.
Oh, break my combo. Oh, thanks, mate.
Yeah, that was
I'll beat you
good,
both at once.
Good teamwork.
So this is, yeah, it's like side-scrolling beat 'em ups. The other one we tried to play was Scott Pilgrim, which I did like a lot.
I can't remember that. It can't have been that
It was a PS3 one. I liked it. It disappeared from the store for ages, but it's now been re-released on... Don't do that. On Switch, I think. It's like a complete collection. And it's also on the Epic Games store. But that's another debate there as to how people feel about that.
Controversial. Yeah, we've picked up another couple of ones since. We've got Dragon's Crown?
Dragon's Crown.
Yeah.
That's another one we will definitely play on this channel. It's just a side-scrolling beat-em-up, exactly like this, but it's RPG-ified. This is very arcadey. It almost feels like it was... I'm not going to go play that. Feels like it was designed as an arcade game. So you go... Well, you can imagine putting coins into a machine for this.
Yes.
It's a good question. Can you find out if the original Streets of Rage was actually an arcade game?
I will have a quick Google.
I don't think I've spent a lot of time in arcades, but I don't think I've ever seen it. Or even heard of it. But it does seem like the sort of game that lends itself perfectly to it, doesn't it?
Streets of Rage arcade game.
You know when you type it in, you can use your keyboard. You're not actually speaking to it. You're typing it in and speaking it out loud.
Well, there's lots of cabinets and stuff. Yeah, it was in
That's
arcades.
exciting. So I have never seen that in an arcade, which is a shame because I would have absolutely loved to go through it.
Well, I know what I'm buying you for your birthday.
Bloody hell, can you imagine those, the prices of some of those? The arcade game that I remember the most was the Simpsons arcade game. Very, very old. I'm not familiar if it ever released on a console, but it was an arcade machine that was large, and you had four joysticks and sets of buttons around it.
Yeah.
So you could play it with the whole family with a giant CRT monitor. I remember playing it with my sister and my cousins on one particular family holiday that we went on.
Wait, didn't we go on holiday to the same place and we spent ages?
We found the exact machine, but we didn't play it, did we?
No, because it wasn't turned on, I don't think.
No, but that was absolutely ridiculous to see it still there after all this time. It probably doesn't work because they require some real TLC to keep going. And at this point... Oh no! Yeah. And at this point, it must be like, I don't know, 20 years old? Probably 25, 30 years old.
Yeah.
But I'm not familiar if that ever released on a console. And I don't even know what version it is. But I remember the first boss being you beat up a Krusty the Clown hot air balloon. Marge hit people with a vacuum cleaner. I can't remember the attacks of the others, but I used to like being Bart.
Of course you were Bart.
That's probably my first encounter with a game like this. I want that taser, please, because that will be very relevant to my interests down here.
Help get rid of that shield man. I never really played in arcades before I met you. Isn't that sad?
Not really. It's a different kind of childhood, isn't it? The arcades for me were like, they're all over. If you're not from the UK, they are very, very common at like seaside places.
Yes.
I grew up very close to the beach, and you grew up several hours from the beach.
Yeah.
So it's unsurprising that you didn't see them as much. And when you were at the beach, you were probably actually enjoying the beach, rather than, for us, for you, it was a commitment to get there.
Yeah.
For us, it's 20 minutes, I'm at the beach, let's go in the arcade in the middle of the day type thing.
Yeah, going to the beach when I was little was everybody up at 6 o'clock, everyone in the car by 6:45, and
Sounds very regimented.
It was worth it, we got to spend the whole day at the beach.
Apparently nothing. What is happening? Was I threading the needle perfectly?
Yeah, well they hadn't quite loaded in yet.
So I want to go into this boss that is in the next room with full health, but it's not looking great right now.
I think there's a thing in the water cooler at the back.
I'm fairly confident there is, but I've got to beat these first.
That might be it. They're down.
So a wall is your friend on this, because as you saw there, I can juggle them off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, money, 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 money. Means nothing to us. Money, 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 money. That's not as much food as I would like, I'll be honest.
You gotta try.
Well, I'm gonna try, and we'll see how it goes. So this is the Police Commissioner now. We've broken out of jail, which is apparently directly connected to the Police Commissioner's office, which seems a little bit of a flaw in design here, but we'll go with it. Eat truncheon!
I like how alive the backgrounds are.
Why did he have so much money in his desk?
Well, he's obviously
they're all
corrupt,
nicely
isn't he?
parallax backgrounds, aren't they? So as I move, like there's a sense of depth there.
Yes, and also how when you
What a dodge!
When you hit somebody, the whole the backgrounds shake, like the room shakes, but not the outside
very
shakes.
impactful. Oh, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
I hadn't noticed that actually.
Well, yeah, you don't worry about the background scenery.
Hey, I can do that too.
Slam. Good, 63 hits.
Break! You see him suplex me. No,
Yeah.
we've got this, boss.
Oh, I hope so.
No, we have.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple more combos.
Oh no, I
and
would
we'll be
appreciate if that wasn't happening. Let's get rid of these ads and dodge that dude. Oh no, that's not good at all.
dead. So who's worse, the black one or the green one?
So they are. You've probably. Oh no.
Oh no.
You've probably spotted there are lots of different. Let's see if we can do it. Spotted there's lots of. No!